true art to crafting a real estate offer in today's market. Here we go again. We are right back in the thick of multiple offers, escalation addendums, limited to no contingencies, higher than the list price offers, and oh, by the way, free rent backs and maybe even giving up your firstborn. The spring market is upon us. It's been here since January 1st. Here are my top 3 tips how to navigate this market and craft a winning offer. Number 1, this seems so obvious, but work with the right people. I've seen multiple buyers over my course of my career decide to work with either the cheapest or the lowest cost agent and lender. That typically doesn't get you anywhere in this market. I recently had a client, she was a Navy officer, and she was in the market to buy 4 investment properties. She interviewed multiple buyer's agents, multiple accountants, multiple CPAs. She was looking for the right mix of the right professionals to represent her and try to achieve her real estate goals in this market. It's not easy. So all of this is going to start with talk to agents, talk to several agents. And make sure that you are working with the right agent to get you across the finish line or to the closing table to buy your dream home. The second one is know your numbers. As buyers and as just humans in general, we get really into this and we don't want to be outbid. It becomes a competition, but it's really important to know where your numbers are and know what feels comfortable for you and what doesn't in terms of escalating your offer, offering higher than list prices, removing the appraisal contingency. All of that is going to be founded in having the right lender. Again, make sure you're taking the recommendations of your real estate agent and their preferred lenders that they've worked with, time and time again, and have the conversation with the lender about what feels comfortable for you at several price points. Know what your monthly mortgage is at several price points, and also know how to work a loan type to your advantage. For instance, is there a penalty from dropping from a 20% down to a 10% down conventional loan? In a market where a lot of buyers are having to remove the appraisal contingency, that reduction in loan and down payment can help cover or free up cash to cover a low appraisal. And number 3, add incentives. It seems weird, but lean on your agent and use your spidey skills. When you're touring a house, try to figure out what's important to a seller. Maybe it's a free rent back. Maybe it's allowing them to have a home of choice contingency, which I know feels really scary, but maybe they just had a new baby. Maybe they really like wine. Maybe they like to hike or they're runners. Know these little tidbits about who the seller is, because you can use them in crafting your offer. Here's an example. I recently had a buyer who was competing against 8 other buyers in a very hot market in Northern Virginia. We could see that they just had a new baby. So we threw in little things like a free $250 gift card if they decided to choose our offer. We incentivized them to move out faster with a little bit extra cash at closing, so that my clients could get in there sooner. There's all different things that you can think about to be out of the box and help your offer rise to the top of the pile, because that's really the most important thing. So know your audience, know your sellers. And my bonus tip, and this is probably the most important, is control your emotions. This is a time where if you meditate. If you journal. This is a really emotional roller coaster, and it's really, really hard to just try to stay calm and know that there is always going to be another house. I have said that time and time again to my buyers, and most of the time when I say it to them the first or second time, they don't believe me. But you know what? At the end of the day, they typically find their house, we get them under contract, and they move in, and they're blissfully happy. So just know there's always going to be another house. Until next time, be safe, my friends, and remember, who you work with matters. Bye.